You know that feeling, right? You have all this critical data, but it's scattered everywhere, in different systems, different formats. It's like a jigsaw puzzle with the pieces hidden all over the house. So how do you bring it all together to actually see the big picture? Well, that's what we're going to tackle. We're building the playbook for that, all powered by Azure. All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to start with the big challenge itself. Then we'll look at how to build bridges to our data's past, its present, and even its future. After that, we'll pop the hood on the Azure toolkit to see the how. And finally, we'll get to the best part, the payoff, turning all that raw data into some serious insight. Every single great data journey, I don't care how big or small, it starts right here. The fundamental problem is always the same. How do you get your information out of all those scattered silos and into one central place where you can actually do something with it? Just think about your own organization for a minute. You've probably got data in old databases, a bunch of different cloud apps, random local files, maybe some streaming services. Am I right? If that sounds familiar, you're basically navigating a data archipelago. Our mission is to unite those islands into one mainland. Okay, first up, we've got to tackle the past. We need to connect to the bedrock of the business. All that incredibly valuable data that's kind of locked away in those traditional on-premises systems. I mean, these are the systems that have been running the business for years, maybe decades. They're reliable, they're packed with priceless historical context, but, they're also isolated by design. So breaking down those walls is step number one, and it's a big one. And this is exactly how it gets done in the real world. Say you've got an on-prem SQL server. A super common pattern is to do a nightly batch ingestion into an Azure data lake, perfect for huge amounts of raw data. Or what about a local file share? Well, Azure's self-hosted integration runtime acts like a secure data gateway, a tunnel right into the cloud. The key takeaway here is that for each of these old-school data islands, Azure has a purpose-built bridge ready to go. So, we've built a bridge to the past. Awesome. Now let's talk about today and the absolute explosion of data coming from all the modern cloud apps that we use every single day. Seriously, every single SaaS platform you use, Salesforce, Zendesk, you name it, even another cloud provider like AWS, it's basically its own little data universe. And while they're amazing tools, they can easily become a whole new generation of digital silos if you're not proactive about it. And this is where Azure really starts to shine, acting as this central hub for the modern data universe. And check out the techniques. We can do an incremental pull from the Salesforce API, so we're only grabbing what's new, super efficient. Or we can do a direct multi-cloud transfer from AWS S3. See, it's not about just tolerating these other clouds, it's about actively connecting them. Okay, past? Check. Present? Check. Now let's get ready for the future, which, let's be honest, is happening right now. We're talking about capturing and making sense of data the very instant it's created. This is that constant fire hose of data. Telemetry streaming from IoT devices, clickstream data from a website, application logs. This isn't data you can wait to analyze tomorrow. Its real value is in understanding what's happening this very second. So how do you catch that constant stream? Well, Azure is built for it. You can have data from millions of devices flowing through IoT Hub and landing in Azure Data Lake Storage, or ADLS. Real-time telemetry can shoot through Event Hub directly into Synapse for analysis right now. Azure is totally built for this high-speed world. Okay, so we've laid out the challenges, the past, the present, and the future of data. So what are the actual tools we use to build all these bridges and pipelines? Let's open up the toolkit. Think of these as your specialized crew. Azure Data Factory, that's your master orchestrator, the project manager for all your complex data workflows. Event Hubs is your stream catcher, built for handling millions of events per second without breaking a sweat. Synapse Pipelines brings data movement right into your analytics workspace. And for anyone with old SSIS packages, you've got a hybrid bridge to lift and shift them straight to the cloud. This is all great tech, but so what, right? Why are we going through all this trouble? Let's talk about the payoff, the real reason we get into this data game in the first place. And this is absolutely key. Data ingestion is not just some boring technical chore. It is the foundation for everything else you want to do. It's the non-negotiable first step to unlocking all that amazing value that's currently trapped inside your data silos. This slide just says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the before, disconnected, inaccessible raw data with all this untapped potential. And then the after,
A unified, analytics-ready treasure trove that's ready to power everything from your BI dashboards to your most advanced AI models. It's a total transformation. And what does that actually let you do? Well, it means you can finally monitor operations across all your systems. You can analyze performance, find ways to save money, run security audits on everything. It means you have a clean, consolidated pile of data that's perfect for training machine learning models and, of course, for building powerful BI reports. It literally makes everything else possible.
So, there you have it. All of your data from all of those scattered islands has finally arrived on the mainland. It's unified, it's ready, the technical challenge is solved. The only question left is the really exciting one. What are you going to ask it first?